Um, Today our team is going to present about Korea's strong point about sports. Uh, our team consists of Donghyup Kang, Joon Kim, Namo Gon, and Gavin Park. Um, this is our team's index. First, the sports that Korea's best in early times. Next, what and who will be next. Third, cheer, and finally, eSports. Now I am going to talk about the sports that Korea's best in early times, especially archery and short track. This is graph that shows total medals of Korea in Olympics. As you can see, these five sports was famous for Korean athletes' ability since old time. Uh, Among them, I picked two: short track and archery. Um, what's archery? Archery is the practice or skill of using a bow to propel arrows. Like this picture. Have you ever think why Koreans are good at archery? Um, I think Koreans usually used uh, arrows since old time, like hunting or war. That's why Koreans are good at archery, I think. Next, what's short track? Short track is competitive ice speed skating, skating on an over ice track, like this picture. This is expert opinion about why Koreans are good at short track. Um, they say because of Asian's short body type and Koreans' unique tenacity make them good at short track. Next, Gavin Park will talk about what and who will be next. Thank you.
I'm Gavin Park, and I'll tell you what sport or who will be a representative sport or star of next generation. The first sport is soccer. Of course, soccer is already popular, but the recent score of Korea team was decreased than 5 or 10 years ago. Especially the Brazil World Cup gave a shock to us, so many people lost their interest. But I think it will rise again because of reliable new head coach and especially the super talents in next generation. The man in the photo is Lee Seung-woo, the most representative super talent player even in Europe. And the next second sport is about tennis. When you see the tennis match, players are always European or American people, like Williams, Nadal, Djokovic. They're all European or American. However, there are some good Asian people players, and Korea has several prospects too. The most representative prospect is Chung Hyun. Although he is 20 years old, but he is already ranked in 112th place in the world. And third sport is winter sports. And like tennis, winter sports are look like only for Europeans. Well, but since Korea tried to attract Winter Olympic, many winter sports facilities are supported by country. And the man in the photo is Yoon Sung-bin, a skeleton player. Although he entered in Skeleton World Cup since 2013, he already won gold medal in World Cup twice. And of course there could be more sports, but the most important thing is interest about the sport that it could be rise again. News, TV show, and movies are the good things to give interest to people. And so that's the end of my presentation, and Kwon Nam-ho will tell you about cheering culture in Korea.
Okay, I will talk about strong point of Korea, cheer. Do you know what this picture is? Yes, 2002 World Cup is held in Korea. Every Korean cheered our soccer team. Korea went to semi-final. Korean soccer was very weaker than other teams. This was really a miracle. I think the biggest reason that we could go to semi-final is cheer. Thanks to cheer, player could got mysterious power, so they won powerful soccer nation team. This was impressive to me. Especially we called this supporting team as Red Devil. Actually, all of us are Red Devil. When we go to cheer Korean soccer team, We wear red t-shirts and shouting 대한민국. Okay, let's talk about flower of cheer. Firstly, flower of cheer is cheerleader. We can see cheerleader when we go to stadium. Cheerleader lays a mood of stadium. This makes us to cheer easily. Moreover, cheerleader is really pretty and attractive. This point is important reason why men go to stadium to cheer. Actually, some of men go to stadium to see cheerleader. Secondly, chicken and beer are flowers of cheer. A lot of people eat chicken and beer during watching sports game. This abbreviation is 치맥. 치맥 is really fantastic things. But some of you guys are not adult, you shouldn't drink. So you must drink just beer cola, 맥콜 during cheer. Where can we feel heat of cheer? I recommend baseball stadium. There are cheering song and every player have cheering song. When they appear, exciting song also appear. And there are many cheering tools and methods. So really fun. And this picture is me and there are airbag to cheer. So this is a baseball stadium. That is fantastic and good. Yeah, okay. My presentation is end and thank you.
Hello everyone, I'm Jong Kim and I talk about Korea's strong point about sports. My teammates present about the sports that Korea is best in early times, what and who will be next, and cheer. And I'm going to present about eSports. Do you know this 6.3% fit means? This number means Korea's game market share status. Above picture shows world game market share in 2014. 18.6% USA, 18.5% Japan, 12.2% China, 8% UK, and 6.3% Korea. Let's look at this chart. We can see our players' nation is Korea. This chart is StarCraft 2's standing award. World's top 16 players are Korean. Isn't it surprised? I think it is very awesome when you consider the fact that many people enjoy this game around the world. WCZ World Cyber Games was held from 2001 to 2013. Korea won WCZ 8 times in 13 years, and StarCraft 1 was always the first place. This result proved that Koreans are strong at esports. There are several funny cases of a Korean player. Please ask the development of Diablo 3 thinks that their game was cleared several months later about release date. But Korean player cleared Diablo 3 only 4 hours later. And many foreigners suggest their operators that let's make Korean's own server, because Korean players' skills are so good. The game has both advantages and disadvantages. We must control wisely about culture of game and ourselves. My presentation is end and thank you for listening.